Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Gramberg. Today is the 14th of October, 2008. Can you believe it? Episode 49. Yeah, I was actually counting, or at least someone made me aware that this is episode 49. How exciting. I cannot even believe we made it to 49. That means tomorrow, 50. How about that? As you can tell, my voice is still a little rough today, but I'm going to definitely get through it. Hey, I want to thank everyone for the comments that they made yesterday. Awesome. I appreciate it. Let's get to the geek news, starting off with story number one. Verizon Wireless, I gave them a lot of hell yesterday. I was so upset with Verizon Wireless, but then like, I swear, an hour after I did the Daily Geek, it came out with a press release that's actually denying the increase of the texting fees for service providers. So how about that? That's actually really exciting. I know a lot of people that do texting services, have companies, they are really happy that Verizon decided not to boost their rate from 1 cent per text message to 3 cents. So good job, Verizon Wireless. I like you, even though I just got your bill yesterday. But anyways, let's move on to story number two. The DOJ, Yahoo, and Google are trying to work out what they're calling the objections from the search ad deal that they're trying to do. Now, basically the DOJ is saying, hey, let's try to like limit the ads that you use of Google's, and then make sure that you're going to promise to do some sort of innovation. Well, I think once they feel the Google money, that Google, ooh yeah, the Google money, that type of money, they're going to be like, hey, you don't even need to innovate. We'll just take this money. Well, maybe that's wrong, but that's what a lot of people think. That's not just my opinion. So I'm not for this search deal. I don't think anyone in business that's going to do any sort of search marketing with AdWords or you know, the search marketing for Yahoo or MSN or whatever should be for this deal. It's not going to help anyone out that is doing advertising. It's only going to help Yahoo out. And I mean, really. Anyways, let's move on. Story number three, Windows 7. See, that's the code name of the new Windows, but it's actually the real name. That was the big announcement, that Windows 7 is actually Windows 7. Lots of people are like, oh, geez, they went through every version scheme, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, it's true. I'll give you that. It's true. They've been through quite a lot of names, but they're going with Windows 7. Now, they're also down because they just like, I don't know. I liken it to the fact that if you bought a TV, the first time you bought a TV, you were tuned into USA TV, you know, the USA network, and you could not change the channel, but maybe for a few seconds. So you're always locked into USA TV or the USA network, that is, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, Law and Order, I love it. The Law and Order original, that was amazing. It's awesome. And then all of a sudden, you know, they came out with SVU, and you're like, it's okay. It's okay. I like, yeah, Stabler. Yeah, he's cool. I like Stabler. But then all of a sudden, they release a new one called Criminal Intent, and you're like, okay, I'm about through with this Law and Order thing. But I mean, maybe that's a bad example, but that's how I think people feel about Windows. Even though they're hooked and they use it, and deep down they actually semi-like using it. Just like most people semi-like watching Criminal Intent. No, anyways, you know, that's kind of stigma that Windows has on it. But Windows 7, as we know more about it, I'll make sure to bring it to you right here on the Daily Geek. Let's move on to story number four. A cool interview that VentureBeat did with Bill Marino, the chief executive there at Bill Me Later. They had an awesome exit. If you did not hear about it, they got bought out for nearly $1 billion, 945 mil to be exact. And the interview talks about how he built the company up from for 8 years, and then all of a sudden, boom, selling it. Awesome exit. Congratulations to Bill Me Later and Bill Marino. If you want to check out the interview, you should definitely do so. It's in the interesting link section on our main site, SweetGeek.tv. Now, I got to get ready for this next one. Story number five, Google gets the smackdown. Can I do that again? The smackdown from Germany. That's right. Because what happened is Germany said, hey, in 2 separate cases, Google, you do not have the right to make these little thumbnails. Yeah, because it's the copyright holders. You have to get the copyright holder permission. So Google is like, of course, looking at the, you know, German courts being like, don't you realize that we're Google? Yeah, we're Google. We can do whatever we want. But the German judge is like, no, 9, no. Can't do that. And of course, Google's going to appeal, and as we know more information about it, I'll make sure to let you know about it right here on the Daily Geek. And just a warning for you, for all you non-Mac Apple fanboys, lots of Apple coverage today because the live event's going to be starting here soon. So, or has already happened depending on when you're watching this video. So get ready for that. New MacBook, MacBook Pro specs. Gonna be exciting. We'll cover it tomorrow, I'm sure. Anyways, that is the Geek News for the 14th of October 2008, episode 4950 tomorrow. Question of the day, real quick: what is your favorite feature of Windows? It's gonna be hard for you Mac fanboys, but what is your favorite? Okay, I'll open it up. What is your favorite or least favorite feature of Windows? Any version. You can do any version. Make sure you comment. Wherever you're watching a video, there's comments. I'm pretty sure on our main site, sweetgeek.tv or YouTube or wherever you're watching us. Comment, and I will make sure I will reply to every single comment. I promise you this. So go ahead and do that, and I will catch you right back here tomorrow.